Jenny Carpenter here, part 4 of my season 3 Next Great Baker audition. At this point, I'm going to try to answer some questions that I know you currently have and see if I can't come up with something creative to show you some talent along the way. So, I guess one of the first questions is how elaborate and creative my designs are. I think if you look at my audition tape from part 1, and obviously pictures that I'm going to input here, you'll see that I have the ability to sculpt some cake, which I think is pretty amazing. Not many people around here do that. I'm looking forward to working with some people who do, so I can further educate myself on some skills, because at this point I am completely self-taught. As far as interesting details about me, it always comes up in almost every interview that I have. I was Reggie the Redbird in college, and being the school's mascot with a 5'4" frame is kind of funny to people, but I really enjoyed high school cheerleading and wasn't able to do that at the collegiate level, so I did mascot instead and had a lot of fun with that. My baking experience is pretty much, and I hate to admit it, but it's pretty much out of the box. I'm learning ways to take something that's already been created for the masses and apply my own ingredients into that, whether that might be a little bit of a spice or a flavor here or there, or just a different way of adding something to the mix in order to make the batter more dense to hold the frame of multiple layers. Whatever the case may be, I'm learning, and I do have a couple of really good scratch recipes that I'm ready to throw out there if needed, that are from my family that always seem to impress them, so I'm hoping they'll impress you as well. I don't think there's anything out there in terms of being a bad baker. I just think if someone calls themselves a baker, then they're putting their heart and their soul into whatever product is being put out there. And when you put love and energy, time and effort into anything, I don't see how that can go bad in any way. What I think makes a great baker, though, is the ability to take a client's vision and then work a masterpiece around it, to really connect in that one moment with them and create memories that are going to last a lifetime. When I am in a group role, I tend to take the role of a leader. It's just a natural role that I've always had, and I think other people seem to gravitate towards me being in that position because they can connect with me and they understand that I value their input and their opinions, that I'm going to listen to them before I make any decisions for the good of the whole. I think this all stems from me working within the fine arts realm. When I was younger, I've always loved being on stage, and I love the adrenaline that goes with that. And what I found is a lot of people within that fine arts field tend to be more leaders just because they really put themselves out there, and they enjoy that. So that's what I'm going to say is my role and why I like that so much. As far as being a competitor, I think I'm a very strong competitor. A lot of people tend to underestimate me because I can be sweet and I can be humble, and I'll be anybody's best friend, to be honest with you, but there's a side of me that not a whole lot of people get to see. I am very strong competitively, and if I had any direct statements, I guess now's the time I get to be a little bitchy. I guess it'd be this. For my competition out there, you need to watch your back, because with every single move that you make, I'm calculating it. And with every talent that you bring to the table, that night, I'll be dreaming about ways I can make it even better. So watch out, because I may smile on the outside, but I'm a ginger. I can be pretty manipulative and pretty cold and pretty callous, and I'm not going to let anything stand in my way. Okay, so now is the part that probably is going to touch me the most in terms of really connecting with my emotions and my heart. what I'm going to do now is my talent portion. I absolutely love to sing, and there's nothing better than a song that really connects with you. So I'm going to sing a little bit for you today from Carrie Underwood's Jesus Take the Wheel, and we'll see how it goes, okay? Whew, here we go. She was driving last Friday on her way to Cincinnati on a snow-white Christmas Eve, going home to see her mama and her daddy with her baby in the back seat. 50 miles to go and she was running slow on faith and gasoline. It'd been a long, hard year. She had a lot on her mind and she didn't pay attention. She was going way too fast. Before you knew it, she was spinning on control on a black sheet of glass. She saw both their lives flash before her eyes. She didn't even have time to cry. She was so scared. She threw her hands up in the air. And Jesus, take the wheel and take it from my hands, 'cause I can't do this on my own. And I'm letting go, so give me one more chance. Save me from this road I'm on. And Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, there you go. There's my talent. Okay, so am I competitive? You bet. Downright dirty when it comes to competition sometimes. There's a fire that ignites in me the second I start competing for something, and if given the opportunity, you're going to definitely see that. As far as how far I'm going to go, well, I came this far. I continue to push myself further every day. I think the one thing that stands out about me in comparison to other contestants is that I am a blank canvas. Mold me how you want me. Teach me how you want me to be taught. Educate me how you want me to learn, because more than anything in this world, I feel like I am the sponge of opportunity, just waiting for knowledge and for some patience to take me to the next level, wherever that may be. I want this more than anything else in the world. I want it for myself and for my little girl, so that we can change our lives. I am strong whether it comes to being head-on-head challenges or teaming up with people. I'm going to take that leadership role. I'm going to make sure everybody's visions are incorporated so that the output is amazing. And that doesn't matter if it's with a team of people or it's myself. I'm going to rise to the top. If you give me the opportunity, you're going to see that happen. I promise you. I'm looking right now, well, I guess more than anything, I'm trying to think of who I would be in terms of reality TV. I think I'm an eclectic mix of all of them. As I said before, I can be dramatic, and I'm sure you'll see me cry at some point, but more than anything, I'm real. I think that's what a lot of reality TV's been missing is, you already know what I have to share, as I said before and told you my story. So no need on doing that again, but ultimately, here's why you need to pick me. I'm real. I am as real as they get, and I'm going to give the rest of America hope, because there is a lot of that lacking right now in today's society, whether it be unemployment or stressful situations, financial concerns. I can relate. Been there. I've done that. Heck, I'm doing that. And I'm going to show to myself. I'm going to show to my daughter, to my family, and ultimately to the world. As long as you have hope, you'll make it through. And so will I. Thank you once again for this opportunity and for helping me live a dream.